hope this is crappie. Guys, I've caught 15 bass on this bait and 2 crappie. On the same bait now. I just said in another video that I average 6 to 8 fish per bait. Because people ask me that question. And this is what I say all the time, guys. If you can catch 6 to 10 fish per bait, that's pretty good. If you can super glue them and get more out of them. Once you tear them a little bit, you can super glue them a little bit. But I've been throwing the same bait all morning, and bass will not leave me alone. You can see they done chewed it up. But that's a nice crappie there, guys. Now, hey, I kept crappie yesterday. We were having supper tonight. That's a nice one. He's probably 11 and a half. I'm proud of him, because I'll tell you what, I was fishing a spot yesterday here on this river end. Well, I'm on the river end of the lake, guys, and the water is clear. Can y'all see that? She's clear. And I struggled to catch fish yesterday, guys, and then I switched to silver bullet, and bam, and flash, and I caught plenty of fish. And the pink lady. The pink lady done really good for me yesterday. Why? Because the water's so clear here. Now, I know a lot of y'all guys from Ohio and Pennsylvania make comments to me, Dennis, we need something for clear water. Somebody made that comment last night. We need something for clear water. I made this last night. When I got home, I made this last night. Things chewed up in it. This is pearl with holographic flake and a few black flake. I shot it. Now I got a bag there. I shot it in all the body styles. All right, guys, I got another one. The next cast once I reposition. If you can keep your boat off the fish, you're better off. And I'll tell you something, on this lake, even down on the part where I live on, the water's always dirty. 2.5 feet's about the best we ever get. This end right now, I'm guessing she's 3.5, 4 foot. Where are you at? He went up under the boat. I'm gonna give him some slack line just to get him out. There he is. He went up under the boat on me. All right. Sometimes I net him here, sometimes I net him behind me. I quit netting him there the other day because it was cold and the wind was blowing in my face. And it was cold, so I started netting him behind the seat so I could turn my back to the wind. Y'all gonna see that video maybe before this one. You're gonna say, Dennis, that's unusual netting him there. Well, I was trying to get out of the wind. And there ain't no heat wave today either, guys. Y'all can tell I got a lot of clothes on. That's a nice fish. Bam, I'll take him. Yeah, it's no heat wave today. It's supposed to be 50 today, and I was talking to a young fellow down there. It was fishing where I was the other day, and he said, I started talking to him a couple minutes. He's using menace, guys, and like I said, he said he hadn't caught many crappie, so I left him. I told him, I said, well, I'm not gonna, I know him. I said, I'm not gonna push you around, get in your way. Let me, I'll go find some somewhere else. But he said the wind is awful. It's just blowing. It's supposed to be 10 miles an hour. Well, it ain't. It might not be but 10 miles an hour, but it's a cold 10 miles an hour. And I said, yeah, it is. He said, I hate to start my engine up and make a boat ride. I said, well, I'm going to. I'm going to make a boat ride. All right, guys, there's another one. Bam, I'm glad I moved. This group here's hungry. I fished with him and caught 2 in about a half an hour. I caught a bunch of bass, guys, on this bait. I'm going to make a separate video about that. Bass were just schooling today, so I just went on and caught some of them. Like I told you, I have fun with them. I mean, I was just fishing just to catch them on this 4-pound test. And this light rod, it was a lot of fun. And they wasn't very big, that guys. They was 8 to 12 inches. But they're schooling, they're breaking water. There's bass right here. I caught a couple right here. I could sit over and catch more. I said, no, I'm gonna go find some crappie. Oh, these are all nice ones. They're all about 11 inches. And I'm not keeping this. I kept 10 yesterday, and I cleaned them. And I don't like to freeze them, but I did. I froze 2 little bags. My wife and I don't need that many fillets at a time. And I got some soaking today. It's a little salt water. And I stopped on the way up here and bought some lemon juice. And we bake them, guys. I'm not gonna do a pour to catch. I mean, a pour to catch. A catch to cook, because I don't cook that many crappie, guys. I'm not an expert at it. But what I do is I put them on a piece of aluminum, put a little chunk of butter in with them, okay? And I put salt and pepper on them, a little slice of onion, and I put lemon juice on them, and I bake them for about usually 35 to 40 minutes on 350. And you can flake them. Gosh, this school right here is barred. I'll try to show them to y'all right here. See right there? It's a stump, and that little hump is crappie on top of the stump. I'll get you a better shot, guys. I'm trying to show y'all a shot when I'm fighting a fish. I'm glad I moved. Come here. I asked him if he wanted me to keep him some fish, and he said no. He said he was catching them, throwing them back because they wasn't big enough. He said he don't like to keep unless they're 11 inches. I said, I agree. I don't like keeping unless they're 11 or 12 inches. I had a couple yesterday that was 13 and a half I kept. And I did keep one that was about 10. And actually they were easy to clean. That's a nice one there. Wham! Look at there. Bam! What y'all think? Is that what got him in trouble? Alright guys, I do that because guys, I stopped been doing that. So some of y'all probably already noticed. You gonna say, Dennis, why do you stop and hold your bait on the fish? That's my thumbnail. If y'all paid attention, on the thumbnail, that's it. Usually I make that the thumbnail. My son just taught me how to do it, so I've only been doing it but the last 15 videos. Alright, they're gone. So that's what I knew too. They're gonna quit on me. Alright guys, there's still a couple more there. Bam. Alright guys, that's the last one I'm gonna put on this one. Wow. Boy, you gotta love fishing light action rods and 4-pound test line. Good gosh. Come on, big boy. That's what makes it fun right there, guys. That's why I like using the reel, that rod, that cast with, get to reel them in right there. That's fun. That's what makes fishing fun to me. I was talking to Dave last night from Oregon on the phone. He called me, said he texted me, he said, can I call you? I said, call me, Dave. Go ahead. I was editing the video, had just finished when he texted me. Was getting to encode it. We talked probably 45 minutes, Dave. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. And I told him I've been catching some nice crappie. He long ways from me in Oregon. I can't help him any. If he was closer, he could have went with me today. But I enjoyed talking to you, Dave. We caught a bunch of fish last night. Then we just shot the boy, had a good time. But I enjoyed talking to him, and I pray the best for you, buddy. All right, let's see if we can switch a color here. I'm thinking about it. Y'all notice too now, I got a pinch on split shot jig. But I'm gonna switch colors and make another video on another color I made in this bait. You want me to show you the bag before I do that? Let's see, did the wind blow it out? The wind might have blew it out. Here you go, guys. There they are. I made them in the fluke, stinger, willowtail, and the little bits. Okay. Look how the color changes on these when you spin it. Can you see it in the bag and stuff? I see purple, greens, blues. You watch a fish when they flicker in the water, you see that change of color. Take a crappie and hold him in your hand and turn him in the sun before you release him. You can see some purple on him, a little bit of bluish. That's why I use holographic flakes on some of these clear colors. Silver Bullet has them, and this pearl color's gonna have them. Don't have a name for it yet. Just made them last night. I was up here fishing in this clear water. I went, wow, this water's clear. Silver Bullet worked good for me up here yesterday. Pink Lady was hot. Wild worked. Flash worked. I made a video about fishing this clear water. But I thought, let's make another one. I've had 2 or 3 people say, Dennis, you don't make a white. Well, I'm not gonna make a white. This is my shot of white. This is a pearl. I did put white coloring in it. You can't quite see through it. It's kind of solid, but it is white coloring with pearl powder in it to give a little bit of shine. Holographic flakes. I put small, little teeny 008. I mean, they're real small, black in it, just to give it some body. But I can tell you right now, I've caught plenty of fish on it today already. It's working. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you next time, Fishing Lake Country.